In this video, I'm going to talk about everything we did to make our work feel easy. The promise of this video is that I'll teach you all the methods I use to work basically almost 24/7. If you follow these steps, your productivity will significantly increase, and I will also rank them based on effectiveness, starting with the most effective and starting with living with guys on the same mission as you. This is easily the most valuable thing on this list. If you do only this and nothing else I mentioned in this video, your life will still improve massively. And also, if you do this step, all of the other steps will become super easy and it will basically be a compounding effect. So, for the love of God, I know it's hard, but try to get this done. The first step is you need to find the right people to live with. So you need to find people on the same mission as you. Ideally, you want entrepreneurs who are also into into fitness and into health, so that you have the same mission and you automatically push each other in that direction, and everything becomes easier. Easier. The second step will be that you move in together. Ideally, you'd want a place that is somewhat near a gym and also a place that has enough room for everyone. So you can have a joint working area, so like a living room, and you basically want to do all of your work in there, and then bedrooms, and that's pretty much all you need. And then the third step is to keep the objective in mind at all times. You need to keep the mission in your mind at all times, otherwise you will stray off of the path and lose focus. But luckily, if you actually do this, it'll be super easy to keep on track because you'll automatically correct each other. So every time someone messes up and let's say wants to go out or wants to, I don't know, procrastinate or anything like that, you need to check each other, and that way these mess ups will get way less frequent, and in like, I'd say pretty soon, you will become the best version of yourself because you'll just be embarrassed to do it. You won't procrastinate in front of other people because you'll feel embarrassed. So it's really a hack. And again, if you do this and ignore everything else on this video, you will see massive results. So try to implement this. I know it's the hardest thing to implement in this video, but it's by far the one that will get you the most results. Second thing is go to the gym. Just go to the gym. Even if you want to make money and that's it, and you don't care how you look, and you don't care about your health, you should still go to the gym. Here are just some facts I got from Google, and they're all true. So basically, you have less tension, less stress, less mental fatigue. The gym is a natural boost in energy. You'll get a sense of achievement, which means if you go to the gym in the morning, you'll get that dopamine from going to the gym and being productive, and you'll have a way higher chance of being productive throughout the whole day. The gym will give you more focus and more motivation, and you'll feel better, you'll look better, you'll be more confident, and most importantly, you won't be a rich nerd. So you need to go to the gym. This is the second most important thing on this video. Again, you need to go to the gym. You don't want to be that guy with a lot of money, like these crypto nerds who look like nerds. You really don't want to be there. And even and also the cognitive benefits are very real, and so don't miss out on the gym. Even if you don't want to force yourself 1 hour per day, it's not that much time, and it will more than make up for it. Third thing is you need to cut out the bullshit. You need to stop playing video games, watching TikTok, going to clubs, watching TV. These are non-negotiable. It will be very hard. It's almost as hard as moving in together because your brain will resist it. But once you actually stop, and after like a week or a month, it will start a compounding effect, and you will start to get the dopamine you used to get from like video games, and you'll get that dopamine from your work. So I know it's really hard, and for me it was especially hard. Like I used to go to the gym but still play video games for like a year before we moved in together. So that's why I put gym above this, because I find it way easier to start going to the gym than to stop these bullshit habits. So start with the gym, and then you get that momentum, and then start cutting out video games, TikTok, clubbing, all the bullshit. You know what it is. I don't need to tell you. And like I said, the work will actually start to feel as good as video games does right now. I'm not bullshitting you. The work I do feels as good as if I was playing a video game like 5 years ago. It's massive ROI and it's non-negotiable. You need to cut all of these out because there are massive benefits. Don't bullshit yourself. Oh, it's only 1 hour per day, whatever. No, that's just gay. Don't do that. Cut it out. And the third thing, or is it the fourth? I don't know. Anyway, diet. You should be intermittent fasting. Don't eat breakfast. So I'm not a scientist. I don't really know how all of this works, but I'll tell you what I figured out from experience and listening from to other entrepreneurs. Carbs will make your brain inflamed and slow, and you won't be able to think as good, and you basically get brain fog. Now, ideally, you want to totally cut out all the carbs. And if you, let's say, you don't want to do that for, let's say, gym reasons or whatever, at least don't eat breakfast. Or if you do, don't eat carbs for your breakfast. Because if you eat carbs as soon as you wake up, you'll instantly inflame your brain. You won't get any of the benefits of intermittent fasting. You'll instantly get brain fog, and it's just stupid all around. Ideally, you'd want to be on a keto diet because ketones are, this is my understanding of it, so keep that in mind. Ketones are, I think, more stable and you don't get those ups and downs in energy. Also, fasting will help you, the hunger from fasting will keep you sharp and motivated. So, I usually try to eat in an 8 hour time span and don't eat anything in the morning. Skip breakfast. It's bullshit. There are many other health benefits from fasting, like increasing growth hormone, and I think testosterone as well. So I really like intermittent fasting. I do it every single day, and I try to push the carbs off to as late in the day as I can. And I'm even thinking of switching to keto because of the benefits. And the last thing, you need to want it. I'll give you an example. Like most of you are probably in school right now, or at least you were in school like a year ago. And I think we can all agree that nobody really likes school. Basically, everyone hates school. Now, I haven't worked a 9 to 5, like an actual 9 to 5 in my life, but from what I've heard people say is that a 9 to 5 is basically like more school. So why the fuck would you want that? You get a boss that's like your teacher, and then you get some coworkers which are like your classmates, and you need to listen to what the boss says. It's stupid. You don't want to be there, and you really need to hate that. Like you need some hate for your current situation or the situation you're going to be in the future in. Like I can give you all the tools you need, but if you don't truly want to escape this rat race, if you don't truly want to achieve more in your life, you won't do it. So you need that inside of you. And if you'll know if you have it. Like, do you want to be like everyone else, or do you want to do something more with your life? You need to answer this question for yourself. And if you want more, then apply the steps I mentioned in this video. Also, if you want to start but don't know what to start on in terms of entrepreneurship, I started in Taste the Real World. I recommend it to everyone because I got decent results in there. I think it's a great starting point. If you want to join, there's a link in the description of the video. And that's pretty much it. Now get to work.